Okay, hello. Nice to see you. So, hopefully you can find a game today and continue with the series. As you can see, I have a good winning streak here. So, hopefully you can continue this one and yeah, be near at 8 done. So first, let me just switch to this screen. So problem of the day, try to kind of save these two stones, one of them. So you can either take the 3 stones on left or try to take the 2 stones here and the right. So if you can achieve one of them is okay. So try to do this one. Let me start to run the ads on Twitch here. To start, hope you're doing good. So it seems like this week is gonna be the LG Cup soon, so that will be an interesting watch. For this week. See what's gonna happen. So this one problem I seen yesterday. Yeah, and thought it was a pretty cool one. So the move order is really important for this one. So if you miss the first move, yeah, you're gonna not be able to capture, and white can save everything. So that is kind of the thing here. And if you're on YouTube, hi as well. And yeah, actually let me just show you. I'll post a link here. If you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can go there, check my channel and sub over there. So post a link in chat here on Twitch. Okay, go there. I posted a video about the game review and yeah, how to count over the board. So I would like to post something tomorrow. I've said already a few times, but I'm gonna try. So test some things and post yeah, some different stuff. Okay, in the meantime, I'm just waiting a little bit and then I'm gonna start to find some game. So hopefully you can wait a bit. Okay, gonna take a bit of time here. Hopefully it's gonna accept. Okay, here we go. We're good to go. We're gonna switch the screen. So I am black this time, and we're gonna continue with what I'm feeling good about with this opening right here. We'll see if white's gonna enclose or try to take the corner, or this one. And if you after this one, white would maybe play somewhere there, or see how white's gonna play. Okay, enclose. Could have also enclosed this way as well. I mean, attaching looks good. You could also just take the corner here. It's either one of these two. Could also approach, so playing on the bottom right corner You could also kick and pincer. Like that could be also a candidate move. So this is much more about preventing this kind of stuff. But yeah, let me just go and take the corner this time. I'm gonna do this. And then just slide. I think white's gonna play here. No, it didn't. Against this one, so I think black's usually just tries to go play away. So if white blocks, you can push here, hane, and you can be fine in the corner. And then maybe use this cut or this kind of peep. So now, I think this is the timing to play on the left side. Or you could try to split the bottom side with the move around here. That is also pretty big. But yeah, I think if you want to play a bit more aggressive and effective, usually attaching here seems to be good. But yeah, there's some situations like this is not too good. But here, because we already taken the corner, I think should be fine. Okay, this extend. Usually white plays this one though. Do we hane? Or just descend here? I think it's the first time I got played here. It's definitely a move that exists, but I'm not sure how to play against this. Descend here. I mean, usually white needs to play here, and if white plays this one, you need to go here because the usual move is to block. So the thinking is like you want to push through on this side. The question is, do you hane or play here? Maybe you still play this one, but then there's this cut. Yeah, so just playing here, block. And then what? Not too sure. I mean, maybe you could kind of attach this way. And if connect, you can get the right side here. So hane here, connect this way, for example. That seems a bit... Yeah, I think we need to descend or maybe this, but that one extend here. Shape is a bit awkward. Yeah, I guess descend. If block, then we need to figure out what to do. Maybe hane once and then attach. I think this one here could be attached straight away. Maybe this kind of move exists, I'm not sure. Against turn we attach. In a sense, you kind of destroy white's corner. You're gonna get attacked, but like infiltrating inside should be also pretty big, so that is a benefit that we got. Yeah, jump maybe, but then you can... Yeah, so against turn we attach, so don't play this empty triangle at least. And white cannot wedge because you can cut and take the stone this way. Maybe you block here, actually. Block this one. If white plays here, you attach. Can kind of live this way. If jump, it's kind of the same reasoning. Because attach, maybe white is gonna block this side. Yeah, maybe you block here. And then if this one you attach, block, jump, attach, block, maybe white extends here at f16. Okay. So let's attach. And hi, Intricate. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here as always. Yeah, so first time I played this kind of sequence here. Don't know if it's any good. Is that one probably here? Then threaten to play this one if extend here. Block honey. Maybe you still extend? I think it's extend when white connects, you need to play another move to kind of connect these stones. So in that sense, I think I prefer this one. Yeah, let's go and play here. So as black, what he's saying is like, is you infiltrated the corner and you're happy with this. Do we play this honey here? Try to get the outside. Honeying here and not let white connect seems to be also important. So there's that. Is there a move like Atari cut? Maybe descend is better. Like the problem with this is white can maybe honey here. Yeah, that seems a bit annoying. If I honey here, white might Atari and play this one. But then you can maybe connect here, so prevent this kind of cut. White's gonna need to connect somewhere. You can honey here, descend. Try to live in the corner. So let's say you can honey once here if possible. You probably want to have this exchange and then playing here. Then still this one and a cut. I know I'm using a lot of time here, but this is pretty important position, because if we play well, we gotta have an advantageous position. Honey, if block, just connect like this way. Yeah, if block, maybe you still play it this way, just honey connect here. Yeah, okay. Gonna honey. Learning balance. I've studied this sequence recently. Nice to see you. Oh, so don't know. Maybe I need to know a bit more. At least we have some homework. So there's that. Okay, that seems good. Okay. Feeling good today. Yeah, on overall, say yeah. But okay, that is a bit painful. So you cannot hunt it this way because white can play here and then cut in center, so you need to protect. But you could say black can take the corner, white gets the outside. So maybe that's still fine for me. So okay, we're gonna need to do this. Cannot play this empty triangle, for example. It's kind of similar to the shape that against this white tries to kind of Atari and play here, kind of thing. So when you connect. Yeah, so against this one, I think you can cut here. Maybe you honey this side. Don't know which one is better. Do we cut this way and get this one stone? You could say playing this honey like around here is a bit more painful, but white might have like sent a block here. Whereas if you cut this one, you can peep this way. Difficult to choose which one is. But yeah, I think we cut this way though. The initial c15 move can vary from being top move being slightly bad. It depends on a lot of surroundings. Okay. Didn't know. c15. Oh yeah, this extend. Maybe I've seen this shape before. I don't know. I'll just descend, so take this one stone and we can live 100%. And as Black is saying that you can peep still on the outside here. Also attach. And against Hane you can Hane. So there's no forcing moves against here. And we've transformed the white corner into 0 points. That's a nice thing. So white's game is really going to depend on how it can kind of make this area in a big moyo. So in order to kind of reduce this, maybe you just play here. Because you don't mind kind of white getting this side if you can reduce the whole potential. But maybe this kind of move could also be appealing. First, try to ask which one way white wants to play here. I mean, there might be also... Yeah, there's plenty of moves. I think you attach first and then ask which one white's gonna connect, because also there's this cut depending on situation here. Let me attach here. Which way white's gonna play. So if white plays this one, you can cut and then maybe cut this way. So usually I would suspect like white will connect it, but here you can jump and then maybe play somewhere here. And you don't want to let black cut here. So yeah, that one. So cut this way and then maybe it could be a little bit an ugly move to play that one. But yeah, first cutting here seems to be fine. Question is here, do you want to cut? I mean, looks interesting. Cutting here, atari this way, you can atari, and then cut here.
1、2、
Jump.
3、4。
Yeah, let's cut this way. Just black, if you can take the whole moyo on this side, you don't mind. And this is not really threatening against the corner too much. Of course, there's follow-up with this. But yeah, against this, you can play this one, and then also attaches a forcing move that you can play. So these kind of stones are... I mean, do you... Nah, could you play actually this atari and jump?
1、2、3、4、5、
Nah, it's tempting, but...
7、
I
8、
don't know.
9。
Probably extending here. Usually this kind of atari isn't really good shape, so I didn't choose for that, because you might go for this side. Probably just simply pushing and then jumping somewhere here.
2、3、
Because
4、
this kind of push from white is annoying.
6
So we're gonna play here. Maybe against this white would jump here, but then you can double hane type of thing. So again, probably push limit to this side and then jump somewhere here.
3、4、
I love moyos. You love white side here. Yeah, I do as well. Hopefully this is going to be good. And Collins, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for the support. I would like to push here and try to
3、
threaten
4
this honey. Basically, I'm trying to push to threaten like this. If you can surround, you can also cut off. So this is one of the reasons why it's a bit painful to get all the forcing moves for white. And we can probably place someone here and threaten Atari Hane. So question is, do you want to go near or just I think you go a bit far from that zone.
1、
And
2
learning balance,
3
thank you for
4、5、
the follow.
6
Thank you very much.
7、
I mean, that is
8、9、
100% forcing, but I just go a bit far. You don't want to go too near to like white strong zone. So against this, yeah, it's a big move. Next, white will try to cap around here, try to attack, so maybe I need to put another move. Like jumping here seems to be reasonable. Maybe you can still play
1、
here.
2、3、4、5、
You
6、
could play a move
7
around here, say that
8
this kind of cap
9
isn't really a threat.
残り
Because
1
if
回です。
Atari and then Hane live inside. Might be a bit greedy, but okay, we might do this. Because I don't see... You can jump this way, jump
1
here.
2、3、4、5、6、
But then
7、
I don't want to let white have this huge area, because if white can cap play here, it's going to benefit on this side. So putting a move here seems still pretty big. Against this block, Hane, Tari here, push through, probably use this kind of or you could simply play this Atari here.
1、2、3、
Because
4、
this is low value, you don't mind
6
white getting this area. Why? Because you can always play here and reduce from the top side help of this. Yeah, probably Atari and then play this one. Then something around here, or just something here.
1、2、
Yeah, I don't think this is the area you want to push, because white can get the corner. Hmm.
1、2、3、4、
Yeah, I think we go here. I mean, maybe push could also have been some option. But yeah, usually with like white stones around here, it depends like how much this was going to be a benefit against the fight there. But that one is definitely a standard kind of Joseki here. Now this block shouldn't be that valuable. Now probably playing something around here seems to be big.
2、3、4、5、6、7、
I don't know which one, but I'm gonna go for this. So there's a bit of nuance with this. You have still this side a bit more open. Interesting that white did go from here, not this one. So it's gonna increase here. Cannot really play this. Maybe you kick once, but don't.
3、4、
Hane?
5、
Play this type of move.
7、
So if descend, I would just push and then play this one. Try to take the whole side. And jump, you can Kosumi, keep the corner still. Yeah, maybe white is slightly better
1、
if
2、
this is too
3
big. You can count probably this as more than 35 points. On the bottom should be 15.
1、2、
Yeah, we need to have at least like 50 points on top side. If not, might be tough. If white tries to invade, I need to take everything. Yeah, this is a pretty big point. And also threatening to invade here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Gonna try to crawl, take this away. Playing big points. I think white will try to invade here. This one descend, jump. What the? Really? That is creative. If you block, attach here, something like this. Okay. Yeah, I need to block you anyways, because if you get crawled here, this is going to be bad for black. Yeah, so trying to make some sort of shape here. I think descend if you want to go for the attack. But yeah, white can still cut here. You need to also be careful about these stones.
1、
Attaching also is another move. If you extend, there's this Hane and play
6、
here.
7、8、9。
Let's try to descend and try to take the eye shape away from white. Although I feel already not too comfortable. I'm gonna try to really attack this group. White plays something around here, jump. Try to surround. That one's probably the same, you jump here. So it's gonna be this cut, so I cannot really Hane here. Maybe you still play. Yeah, I think jump if push, then play this tiger small, for example.
1、2、3、4。
You can threaten peep push here, for example, here. So I think white should push. If not, there is this push and kind of thing here. Yeah, it's a pretty big move. I should say white is definitely playing better. There is this. Usually should descend once.
3、
But
4、
maybe against
5、
this.
6、7、8、9、
We push here once. Then try to surround this group on the top side. We then turn. I did keep this descent because sometimes you want to Atari here and play this one maybe. So I could go back here, fix the weak points.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
Can threaten this kind of thing. Maybe this stone will become a bit useful.
1、2、3、
We need to try to do something here.
6、7、
There is some Aji here that is annoying. Yeah, I cannot try to fix my problems. This seems like a good shape overall here. Yeah, we're kind of in trouble. Yeah, next white will push and cut.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
Or maybe just simply going around. Thing is, now these stones is also getting kind of bad side effects from this attack.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
We are having a tough time here. What we need to do is actually hard. Like I need to reduce here. Keep the points there. It seems like a pretty good move. White is playing really well. I mean, I've gotta admit. What do you do here? Block this one, block here. Cannot let white push through and cut, so probably this type of move. Just okay. Hmm.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Let's block this one, take away this kind of a baraji on the corner. I mean, we need to play big points and hope for the best at this point. Means white's gonna play something around here, seems pretty big as well. Yeah, against that one, I think you just play here. So white is threatening of this cut and turning. Just gonna try to play here and maybe this kind of aji. Yeah, to go now against this move, I think it's a bit too greedy. So I'm gonna try to take everything. But how do you do this? I mean, even this one actually, it's problematic.
1、2、
I think just
3、
hane.
4、5。
This. Yeah, there's this one. You cannot. Okay, I'm a bit surprised with this. I think hane this one worked because if you cut atari and then cutting these two stones could have worked. That one definitely we're gonna try to go for everything. So connect. Just descend here seems to be good. Maybe cut here, cut this way, attach type of thing. But I think the outside is a bit too strong for that to work.
1、2。
So against turn you connect here. So cannot extend because white blocks here and descends, so I need to play here. And then this question is white can live on the side.
4、5。
But if white plays this type of moves, locally is losing some points. Maybe this could be still a thing. So hane, something like attach should be good. Yeah, it's just like locally I think white can play this one. Try to capture these two stones maybe. That is at least. Yes, that one. Do we attach or play some move around here? I think this one though. And if extend, you just connect. Attach, maybe still move.
1、2、3、
Maybe this one is better.
6、7、8、9。
I'm not sure. This is close. White can maybe get this one and hane. But then you can push here. Could say maybe that one here was better. See this. In fact, can we hane let white take these two stones and still kill it? Because connect white can cut here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Going to try. This, if it works, is max regret for white, because now there's no hane sente. So connect, even though take you can play here. Should be dead. If connect, you can atari here. Actually, this one I still block. Hane, take, you still hane, and not enough space. Yeah, that might work. Interesting shape that even if white takes here, it's not alive. That locally white lost some points. Unless maybe now attaching here, try to take, but then the hane here, center from white is gone. So we benefited something. Yes. Maybe this you could maybe attach. could be too greedy to do so. Yeah. Can we do this?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Okay, maybe I'm gonna try. And this is definitely bad RG. Usually doesn't work, but maybe. I mean, letting white connect here is a bit too much, so probably need to do a bit some desperate stuff.
秒読みを始めます。
Extend, you just connect. Actually, this push cut. Maybe you push here. This one you cut this way. Connect, take, push, cut. You can win the race this way.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Okay, we play here. Someone, I think you can cut this way. You take this one, Yohane, Atari, connect, this one, force I. It's actually all the same. Yeah, so that one is probably really bad logic because white can connect, so I need to play this one. Seems like this is working because connect you take and white cannot win the race there. If you can take everything, white lost points because played on the inside.
1、
And we
2、
are still
3、
kind of
4、
archy here.
5、6、7、
This is going to be
8。
sent there, at least. Okay, yeah, that seems a bit like an off move. It's not really sent against this. Would like to ask Archie around here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Now it gets cut this way. Maybe white's gonna extend, not sure. But then we have this type of move, we can probably reduce it. Yeah, this is maybe the reason why I need to play it this way. Actually connect now, take, push, cut, and then white can cut here. That might have been a bit too greedy.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Let's extend this way. Let's count just roughly the top side. Yeah, if connect, I think you could still... At least there's this honey, double honey. You can play this kind of endgame thing. What do you do here? If it's good enough, maybe just this one.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Maybe cut here. It's going to be the same, right? Yeah. Cut, you can Atari here, it doesn't change. So that you double honey and let white cut and you just connect on the first line. So let's count roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
2、3、4、5。
It's like 40 points on top side there. 10, 24, 7, 20, 31, 36. Yeah, 40, maybe a bit more, 45. We have 10 here. Probably 5 here, which is 55-ish.
1、2、
Can reduce here. Reduce here in center and probably need to put another move because if we get cut off here, could get attacked with both groups here. This kind of peep could be big and honey.
3、
But
4、
in the meantime, I need to play this. Usually maybe extend those still. This is huge. But then weiqi decides to cut here and then. Do we have any problems? And this type of move around here is also pretty big.
1、2、
A lot of big moves here.
4、5、6。
Let's switch. If there's weak points around here, it's kind of difficult to really do too much. Still block and then play here, or do we just
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
maybe we need jump, so this way I didn't block. Should have a living shape this way. Just somewhere around here to make alive. And that one should be alive. You can always play here. Yeah, maybe this wedge type of thing.
3、4、5。
But yeah, let's play this one. Now maybe shoulder hit was better, because there's this jump. Okay, that might be a slight mistake here. So Black's mission is to live with both groups and also reduce at the same time.
1、2、
But you could say this there was this peep, so I don't know. There could be some trade-offs. That one would like to push this way to kind of make this point a bit less valuable. Can still threaten to play this one.
1、2。
Yeah, that one I don't think it's gonna make much points. I mean, maybe connecting was better because this cut. We'll see. Yeah, maybe still connect with this one. Going to push this way to threaten honey. Cannot peep, there's this. That one you can attach here. Cut, play this one. So now I think we play this one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Kate just Atari, and then we can kind of use this, so I don't mind. Actually, maybe not playing this one, just simply attaching. I think we peep this way. Ah, this is center.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
That might be more annoying than I initially thought as well. Usually block here, but then there's this one. Gonna honey here at least to prevent this. I think we need to play here once. If not, there is this, you connect, cut. So at least this one block this exchange. If black can block, yeah, I can get this side and still probably connect this way, in fact. Hmm.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe that was a mistake because there's this. I forgot about this move. Ay.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Time travel isn't helping. Usually if you block, that's too much. But now white needs to connect this way somewhat. Isn't that...
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Cannot read. So block, you can honey. Tari, take here in center. Play this Kosumi and live. Yes, we can play here first.
3、4、5、
Okay, this is
6。
complicated, but we don't want to let white descend here. And against this block, you can connect, threaten to play this one. Take here in center. So this threatening here. Against this one, you need to connect still. Maybe this connecting Ajino. Okay, I get it.
1、2、3。
We need to make an eye on this side, if not we're dead. So this one take, this one you block. So this connect is center against there. wait a minute. Still
1
gonna play something on
3
this side.
4 5 6 7 8 9
Ay, ay. Maybe should have played here. Wait, I guess. So this connect here, this push, block, hane. Here, cut, take. White cannot push because it's Atari, so it still works. So this one you can live on this side. Hane here. Okay, I guess white can hane first. Block. Connect this one here. It's still the same.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Okay.
1 2 3 4
White will connect as played, because if not, doesn't make any sense. Question is, what do you play here first?
One, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I think descend here. Ah, this is close. I think that move is slightly bad. Should probably block. Because you can wedge here. Oh, this.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
If locally I can live here, would like to not play this one, so it would be better. So here, yeah, I think we can play this one. If this one you can descend here, take an eye, hane, and then here cut this way.
3 4 5
Okay. So now at least the top side stuff doesn't work. And hi Slack, nice to see you. Thanks for watching, being here. So now we're threatening this one to connect here.
1
Okay, we lived here.
2 3
And that one should work because of this. Oh, maybe there's that move. But locally now, actually, it's gonna be a burden against here. Some stuff. Attach, threatening to cut.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7
Okay, maybe I need to just play this one. No choice. Then descend right here. At least I have this move and then cut here. Actually, maybe no, that one.
3 4 5 6
So honey, this one block here, push, cut. Yeah, doesn't work. So if I read it correctly, you can still block if push here, this one take. White cannot push, so it's dead anyways.
1、2、
Hopefully I haven't missed anything. If this is all dead, living this way, we decreased quite a bit of points on that side. Yeah, so that we can just take here. Push, cut, we take. White cannot push here because it's Atari. So it doesn't matter. There's this, no. Oh god, I forgot about that. Oh, should have actually, no, oh shit. Forgot about the 4 stones here. Okay, how can I limit damage?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, it's painful. I completely forgot about this one. Then, yeah, this does work. Not cool. Yeah, that's painful. Why did I forget about this one?
1、2、3、
I guess we still play here. Let white take.
6、7。
Yeah, I think we should be lost unless yeah, I mean, I'll be surprised if this is winning for black now.
1、2、3、4、5。
One kind of move you miss and there's this kind of thing happening. Point of Tsusumego is just capture 3 stones in corner. Yeah, it is. Just that Tesuji type of thing. So compared to other days, maybe easier. Today.
2、3、4。
Yeah, that's so painful. Like, why? Would have just let white connect if that's the case, and then still take here. You don't need to give that all up. That was so stupid.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Can take these stones. Can we connect here? Don't want turn. I think we can play here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Hopefully I'm not wrong this time. So that one here. Yeah, it seems to work. If this one here, you just take and then black can still threaten. Maybe it doesn't change. It might not change actually. Okay. But still getting cut in center here is a big difference, so. So connect I turn. That one you can just cut here. Take these three. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. My opponent is disconnected here. Yeah, I think it was an enjoyable game for you guys at least. Okay, I don't know what is happening. So the stream is fine. So it's not on my side, but for my opponent. Let me actually take this opportunity to put the YouTube channel on the chat here. So if you haven't checked my channel yet, I did post it. Kind of repeating myself. Yeah, if you go take a look, I'll be happy. And I posted some videos about the game review from the Old Hunters Cup in Prague. And yeah, I'm planning to post a video tomorrow about some game I'll play some against with the AI. And yeah, we need to test. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. For some reason it's gone. We are connected, right? Yeah. So.
8
Oh, Ilya is playing here. Blitz games. Do you guys know what to do in this? Okay, it actually. Now it showed this disconnect. I mean, white should probably be better still, because this what? 12, 15, 17, 20, 22, 25, 26, 28. You have 10 points here, 5, maybe 10. So 48. If you can capture either of these, it's like 55 or something like that. 5, 5, 15, something like this. So 25. 7 in capture, which is like 32 with Komi 38. So if white has 20 points here, should be winning. Yeah, it is close. I think the game is pretty close. Closer than I thought. But yeah, maybe if I can capture either of these ones, we can gain a lot of points and still black is winning. So maybe did just rage quit. Okay, I'll take it. But yeah, don't do this, by the way. If you're playing, this is intentional, just don't rage quit. Please resign first. Yeah, maybe still I'm slightly better. Wow, actually surprising. Even with giving up this. Okay, I have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to be confirmed. Let me take a look about the LG Cup's gonna happen this week. I just don't know when it's gonna be. Okay, so Shibano Toramaru tweeted that the first round of the LG Cup is, so it's tomorrow morning in Korea morning time. It's gonna be the first round of the LG Cup, so there's probably gonna be some games streamed here on Fox. If you want to follow the games, maybe could do a kind of a watch along tomorrow. That could be a thing that we can do. Do you guys know if there's like the tournament board or not for the LG Cup? If you have any way to see where it is, I'll be happy to know. #31st, okay, #31st LG Cup. It is a tournament that is a lot of history, that is for sure. That one is probably from last year, if I'm not mistaken, Intricate. Okay, I found something on Twitter, if you guys want to look here. So yeah, there's the tournament board. I think we're gonna take the win on this game. But yeah, don't do this. Please resign next time. Just don't waste your opponent's time. Okay, I mean, it should be, yeah. I mean, yeah, it is close. Fox is saying it's 2.5 for white here. Maybe just white didn't like the fact it's close or whatever. Jesus. Is the guy on mobile? No, I don't think so. Just a rage quit probably, but thing is, the game could be still continued. Or maybe, I don't know, had something to do. Yeah, that one is, I shouldn't have missed. So if I played this one right here, white can... Oops, why? Okay, let me quit the room first. Here we go. Yeah, so we can play this one threatened, but actually there's gonna be this core right here. Oh yeah, that actually, it's not even a core. Okay, so this connects. White can connect these two stones. White did play this first. I think should play this one. Then descend. I mean, that's big if it's center. There's a way to... Oh, here I should take then. Oh, that was working. Oh yeah. If this one you take and actually this one is not working this way. R7 before trying to live up top would have been a nice find. And actually, thanks for the sub, Islan. I don't know why it didn't appear on the alert box. Thank you very much for the support and the sub as well. Airs R7 before. Trying to live up top would have been a nice find. R7. You played that bet very fast, but you thought you had to read that out. Okay, so it's understandable. Here, party, and then this one. Was there a life to be found here? What's this? Wouldn't threaten a sec in the corner later. Oh, with this and maybe jump. If you got R7 for S9 exchange. Ah, so this one right here. No? No, wait a minute. You play R7. What? But first of all, let me just check this one. So here, block. Okay, so white did connect the first. Okay, that's. I guess still white has played the right move order. If you play here first, black can take, and this is going to work. Yeah, okay, so white is gonna save this. So after this one, what I thought is white cannot play this, but actually you can just play this one, connect, you can just take everything. And hi Sumia, nice to see you. Welcome. Hope you have a nice day. If you had R7 at any time later in the game. Ah, so right here. Okay, I see what he's saying. So even... wait a minute. So here, not playing this one. Just playing here first. Let white kill this group off. Oh yeah, true. There's Seki in the corner. Okay, so if white kind of plays this. So against this one I should probably take. Let kind of white play this kind of move. So you can jump and Kosumi here threaten to make a Seki. If block throw in, white cannot push this way. Yeah, that is huge difference. Yeah. I need to play this one. I mean, even this should be findable in the sense that filling liberties for the corner should always be kind of a thing you have at least in mind. And if white kind of doesn't play here, I don't need to play this one, which should be then these stones cannot be trying to be saved. Yeah, if we don't play this one, that does work, right? Maybe it's the same, doesn't matter. Also, there's always this when I think about, like, there's always this problem here. Okay, so this Kosumi didn't matter for that point, so yeah, okay. So this one here, Kosumi, make an eye, and you can threaten to make this Seki later, which is, yeah, potential, what, 7 points, kind of, actually 6 maybe, because you let white take. Yeah, it's sharp if you can get it earlier. Yeah. It's a good day. Finally, my app's next version is ready. Might not release it though. Okay. Implemented a way. Oh, that would be really cool. Because we need more kind of free ways to use the AI. Because I mean, it's kind of absurd that people are charging money for reviewing on the AI, and there's definitely a way to be free. Also implemented the play GoGG heat map feature after Gordian asked. Okay, didn't know. Yeah, Katrain is really very good application. I would definitely recommend to use to anyone. Super easy to use. I use it as well here on my computer. Yeah, no, it's not the best probably computer to use in some more specs, but my computer sadly melts from it. Yeah, and you could probably lower the kind of strength of the computer, still kind of run okay. I don't know if that's gonna be different. Not so easy if you want to use CUDA version. Oh, maybe if with NVIDIA chips it's different. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really technical about all this kind of AI stuff. For me, it's like Katrain is really good. I know it's working very well. At least on Fox, you can use fine art as well. We're not trying to be super accurate or running too many kind of playouts. It's so good. Yeah, so let me just go back for the game a little bit here. I guess that does work. Yeah, that one I just don't know if this is Joseki here. I think I've seen the feeling I've seen this already sometime. It feels a bit off. Maybe that one could have tried to play something here. The question is what happens after this cap. It's kind of uncomfortable to get surrounded here. White can profit on the outside, even though you can probably living with a move like this. Yeah. But definitely that would be a huge job if you can make like use different models or AI really easy, just seamless with the application. So there is huge value there. So yeah, Katrin is still pretty good, but if you can make it in all in one, it's definitely best. Yeah, I didn't feel too comfortable around here. And that was probably creative, like good move to invade, because this one, you descend, And that one just jump like something around here. It's kind of harder to make some eye shape comparing to the one that white played here. I would still probably push and then place something around here. Just go on the outside first. Taking is pretty big, but it's more important to get outside here. You can put some pressure, long-term pressure to the bottom group here because it's not alive yet as well. I think it's pretty important to not get kind of pushed around here. Maybe this one. Honey could have been a thing. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of a pesky point that white can, yeah, do something, but maybe still here. So on the outside against this, you can kind of push white around, maybe even net something like this. So the question is if white can kind of eye at the weakness over there. Yeah, this type of move seems to be a bit of a problem. Because what do you, I mean, connect. If you play this one, there's this type of move here. Cut, descend, threaten the snapback if connect something like here. And these 3 stones are gonna be dead. There's no way to save them really. Yeah, that's not going to work. Just push. So I guess at some point you need to go back, but the question is, do you want to... Is it simply, maybe against this one already play here? That one might be different. You still connect. That one can still play here. Probably cut this way. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be good for white. So I guess I can extend, push once, and then go back. I think something like this was probably better. Then white turns something around here. Then you block. Maybe once more. Actually, when I go back, play this one. You can still play here. Try to save the stones. Yeah, so that one, there's this. The question is outside. I think that's not gonna hold because here you have this kind of thing. So maybe you place to leave that point also seems weird. If you can just surround simply, that would be the best. But surround in a way that there's no RG on the outside seems to be a tough ask. But maybe something like this. If turn you extend. Can you play here? Yeah, maybe. But that one I definitely felt to be behind. And I think this one, the best way is to just hane here. So if this one you can atari and then cut off this way, and it should be good enough already. So as white, I would definitely choose this one. And yeah, just finish the game off this way, rather than to give some chances to your opponent with stuff like this. Yeah, because now you cannot take these two stuns, even endgame here is gone. And white cannot actually try to use these stuns, because that one here, black can still win the race, so it does work. Yeah, that one might have been a bit greedy. So here, still white is ahead, it seems. But how do you want to exploit the RG around here, but there's no good way, it seems. So meaning behind this is if white captured this way, and cut Atari this way, and probably connect here. Because if you simply hane it this way and cut, white can Atari and then play here, and there's nothing to be done. And this one doesn't really work around here. Just attach. This one just cut. But yeah, we gained endgame on the left side, so maybe that's whatever. Maybe if you can, white can need to think about this jump, take the endgame away here. But this seems too bad RG to play this one. And if black can cut off, this group seems to be in trouble real quick. There's no good way to make eyes here. That one just play here, Atari this way. Maybe something on here is better. You can connect this way. Yeah, I'll choose this, but also this might have been slightly better maybe to show the hits, because this you can just push, but you could maybe say white can peep from this side, and there's some trade-offs here. Because if you play this one, there's still this here. Yeah, maybe still connect against this one. Yeah, block here. You're still fine probably, because you have this Atari kind of wedge, this type of thing, jump, even jump this side. It's gonna be really tough for white to really try to kill everything. But yeah, anyways, at the end it was this. I did make a life with this move. Forgot here, and then yeah, my opponent quit, but I think could have continued with the end game. It's still close. It's gonna be looking something like this. Cut here, this one. Cut probably. Atari. and then something. The thing is, you cannot play this and cut because it's a self atari, fortunately. Something looking like this. And yeah, seems like white is still better, so I don't know. Maybe it just didn't like the fact that, or could have something to do. Anyways, I'll take this win. I think just the opening here. I need to study this shape right here. Don't know if this was correct. At least we have some homework to do. Because usually white responds this way right here, and then you continue with stuff this way. Maybe descent here is better because you don't get descente. Against this you can still honey play it this way. Kind of pincer on here. Or maybe this is... But at least you can get on the outside. Not getting surrounded from white. So probably descent is better, I would guess. Yeah, I missed white can honey. And maybe this whole plan of this wasn't really that good because this area seems to be very thick. At least here, maybe something like this was better. Yeah, if you get surrounded, you can still kind of make a living shape like this, so it should be still okay for black. The argument for black would be that this is just overcrowded. But yeah, I think white is probably too good here. So I need to study this shape. We did have a kind of tough game from there, but yeah, gonna take a wing. Okay, so let me just switch the screens here and go through this problem. So that was a cool problem I did run into here at weiqi 101. If you know where to go to solve some problems, here you go. All three in Chinese. You can use Google Translate. It works fine. And if you want to have some English friendly site, this is also a pretty good one, goproblems.com. So there we go. E2 is trap and E1 works. I think I found the solution. Yeah, green coder. So E2, yeah, there's some few moves that seems to be working. Yeah, so E1 is the solution, right? So congrats to you if you found it E1. So after E1 is kind of straightforward. White cannot kind of, in this setting, let's say if black can take either these three or these two is correct, or white would just run away, and then the best move here is to atari, and after take, or even just this one, you can actually descend. This shape is funny because white cannot push from this side or here. It's atari, and this one right here. So after this one, black can just take the 3 stones in the corner, and yeah, you benefited. So congrats to you if you found out E1 first. Yeah, so what kind of moves you can think of that is a mistake? So descent here could be another thing. White can just block here, and this doesn't work because even if you throw in here, actually could just play this one, but even just taking, there's nothing to be done after this. Yeah, easy. Yeah, but I thought this still pretty cool problem to show this here. That you cannot push this one. That would be nice if you can find this in some kind of end game scenario. Because this, yeah, you could definitely find in some games, I feel. So E2, yeah, maybe this one is the most kind of a tricky one. So white would just block here. So if you play here, that's the same. And just descend, you can still take the free stuns in the corner. But that one, after if you play Atari, there's nothing to be done because this white can just take or even just connect. And if you descend here, white can still block this way. And this doesn't work because of this. I think I figured out easy because of the endgame problems in the app. Let's load a similar Yosetojis. Yeah, this is why it's really good, your app, that you have the endgame problems. So definitely take a look. Shout out to you, Sumya, here. Post the link. So you can choose like the ladder level 1 if you want weiqi 101, and you can choose this for endgame specifically. And if you want to train this kind of endgame Tesuji problems, I personally use it, so you can go there, and it's really good to actually kind of choose one part of the game that you want to improve. And there's also kind of all the features on weiqi 101, whether it's like choosing a book, specifically a classic or not. So yeah, definitely go take a look there. Yeah, 90% of Tsumego ended up. I mean, still nice to have a kind of a fork, and could be maybe. Can you use it offline? Because that could be a huge difference. I didn't actually test it. Yeah, that is big. The fact that you can use offline. Oh, that's a game. I didn't thought about it just right now. So if you have long travel in plane, you can use it. This one thing, like all the apps these days are like you need to be online or whatnot, and if you can be online, yeah, that's really cool. Thanks for that. All the Tsumegos around 140k in less than 40 megabytes. Impressive. Okay, didn't know that. That's not a lot of size as well. You can. But it's all for just a PC, right? Like this. Be even sicker if there's like a mobile app for that. Doing Tsumegos at the North Pole. Yeah, exactly. Could do that. Yeah, at least one. Now I know what to do on plane. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll be done for the day. Thanks you for watching, everyone, and if you're on YouTube as well, thank you. Let me just put some ad again. So if you want to go and check my YouTube channel, I'll be happy. So take a look at my game review I did last week about the Old Hunters Cup, and like and comment if you'd like, and subscribe on the channel over there. And if you have Twitch Prime here on Twitch, I'll be happy if you can use it for supporting this channel. And thanks Isan, by the way. Don't know why it didn't record here, but thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime. And yeah, subscribe. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you very much. Okay, so LG Cup tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a watch along if it's there's interesting games. It seems like it's gonna be live tomorrow, and so Oh, there's some really interesting matchups like Park Hyun-hoon and Iyama Yuta. Bit like on the older side these days. What? Oh, there's probably more than this bracket. Okay, so this is one part of the bracket because Shibano isn't even here. So the link I posted on Twitter, I've heard there's something called silent sub, so maybe that's thing they want to stay anonymous. Okay. It's so fine. Yeah, so we'll see what kind of games are gonna be here tomorrow for the LG Cup. I'm looking forward to it. Let me see. Smog isn't assuming yet. Maybe it's not back. Okay, let's go and rate this guy. Smog ditched again. Oh, I thought that's an hour ago. It's so fine. Thanks for the support, everyone here. Yeah, so I'll go actually this way. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you have a nice day, and see you next time, guys. Bye.